Over the past year, Cathie Wood has emerged as one of the biggest and most popular growth investors in the stock market. She's gained a cult-like following like Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, and more. But just because a lot of people love her doesn't mean that she's an amazing investor. And before you ever buy an ARK Fund, I'd like you to watch this video and hear me out of why I will never be buying an ARK Fund. We're going to be going over multiple reasons why I, as a dividend growth investor, do not like and feel comfortable investing in ARK funds for my future. This video is in no way a symbol of hate towards Cathie Wood and the whole ARK team. I have much respect for what they do, and I think it's cool that they're bringing new investors into the stock market. I'd also like to apologize for not uploading in the past week. I've been very busy with school, and I'm not going to be uploading every Friday, but I'm going to try to pump out videos at least once every week and a half. Also, if you do enjoy this video, and regardless what you think of my opinion, make sure to smash the like button, hit the notification bell when you subscribe, and let's get right into the video. I think it would be unfair to not go into this video without knowing Cathie Wood's history in investing. Wood was born in Los Angeles and was the oldest child of immigrants from Ireland. Her father served in the Irish Army and the United States Air Force, which is pretty cool. She went to the University of Southern California and holds a degree in economics and finance. She started out as an assistant economist for Capital Research in 1977, and after a 3-year stint, she joined Jennison as an economist. She's been in the investment game for over 4 decades, so it's good to see that she actually has experience and hasn't started like 5 years ago. She then spent 12 years as a chief investment officer at AllianceBernstein. Then she started ARK in 2014. Outside of her job, she likes to walk and is a member of her local church. The first reason I will never invest in an ARK fund is because of the high expense ratio. The expense ratio is 0.75% for the Innovation Fund, or it's in the high 70s, but it depends on the fund you're choosing. An expense ratio is basically the percent that they take out of your profit every year. In my opinion, this is very high for a fund. I'd almost rather put my money in Vanguard with a much less expense ratio. So if, let's say, ARK just remained flat for a year, and I only got the dividend as my source of income, they'd be basically taking out like half of the dividend with the expense ratio, which kind of gets me angry a little bit. The next reason I will never purchase an ARK fund is because the medium to low dividend income. The current dividend yield for the ARK Innovation Fund is only 1.69%, and it's at $106 at the current moment of this recording. Again, this is a growth ETF, which doesn't really excite me personally as a dividend investor, so that's probably why the dividend's a little lower. UIM is at the same exact price, and its dividend yield is 2.9% at the current recording of this video. There's nothing wrong with having a low dividend yield for a fund, but this is just a personal preference, and or I won't be buying an ARK ETF, so it may depend on like your investing preferences. The next reason I will not be buying an ARK fund is because of their unproven long-term record. This is a very common reason that people don't choose to invest in ARK. They've only been around for 6.5 years, so there's not much long-term track record of this fund yet, so it's a little bit more of a gamble, which isn't very good for index funds. Next reason is in ARK's top 10 holdings in portfolio value, I've only chosen 2 of them that I'd want to hold in my future, which are Tesla and Square. A lot of the other holdings are just way too volatile for me, which I know dividend investors don't really love about this fund. The next reason is because I think she buys and sells way too often for my liking. I know this is an actively managed fund, but the way she was just buying and selling Coinbase a couple weeks ago was kind of crazy in my opinion. It's almost like day trading. She also cut her Apple position by 30%, which I really didn't agree with because Apple's an amazing long-term company. I just hate the idea of a fund that I invest in just selling great companies that you could just let the dividends compound and you'd be making a mighty profit. The last reason that I will never buy an ARK fund is because of her younger team members. She hires them because she thinks that they bring a new perspective into ARK. This also kind of scares me because younger people are more prone to do really stupid and immature decisions. I'm not saying that any of her younger team members on ARK are really stupid or whatever, but it's just something to be really mindful of. I also know that younger people aren't really appealed by good blue chip companies. Like, not many young people are going to be all hyped up investing $500 into AT&T stock, you know. They'd rather just put it in like Tesla or something that's a lot more growth focused, you know. So those are all my reasons that I won't be buying an ARK fund anytime soon. Again, this is not hate. This is just personal preferences for a dividend investor like myself. And I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on it. Whether you agree with me, disagree with me, do you invest in them? Let me know in the comments section what you guys think. Make sure to smash the like button, join the Discord link in the description. Everybody have a good day, and don't smoke cigarettes unless it's Marlboro, because I own Altria stock. Have a good one.